Here we go. Let's begin seated. Get comfortable and maybe sit on a block to elevate your seat a little and soften your hips. Today in class, I've got D'Amber, Nick, and Jamila. Hope everyone enjoys class. Bring your hands to your knees and close your eyes. We'll be here 5 breaths. Good. Feel some nice weight in both sides of your seat. Soften your shoulders, your knees. Good. And this attention to your breathing is what I'm going to invite you to carry with you from the beginning of class to the end of class. Bring your hands to prayer. Bow your head. And have a deep breath. Good. Release your hands to your knees. Open your eyes. And we're going to get started seated. Bring your hands beside your body. Keep your fingers tented. You can use your hands to lengthen your spine a bit. On your next inhale, keeping your spine long, lift your arms up. Good. As you exhale, release your hands down. Good. Movement with breath. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, release it down. Nice. Do that 3 more times. Inhale up. And exhale, release it down. Nice. Inhale, look up as you go up. Exhale, return your gaze to neutral. Nice. Let's do 1 more here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Keep your left hand down, lift your right hand up. We're going to mirror you, so you can stay with me. We'll lift the left hand here and go to your left side at home. Good. Keep your chest open. You can take your bottom hand away from your body a bit just to create more room. Nice. Good. And from the whole class, we're breathing in and out through the nose. Come back to the center. Release your hand. Opposite side. Take it up. As you exhale, take your side stretch. Nice. And as long as you're staying rooted in your seat, you can take your left hand or your bottom hand away from you a bit. Rotate your chest up. Awesome. Come back to center and release your hands down. Nice. Inhale, take your arms up, moving into a twist. Twist to your right. We're going to go to the left here, so we stay together. Good. Keep your spine nice and long. Soften your shoulders. Nice. So it's very easy to want to crank your twist here, but be gentle with yourself. You can play with twisting just a little bit more on your exhale. Good. 1 more breath. On your next inhale, come back to center. Take your hands up. Use your exhale, opposite side. Good. Soft shoulders, long spine. Nice. Awesome. Hear your breathing. Feel your breathing. Awesome. On your next inhale, come back to center. Hands up. And release your hands down. Nice. Transfer into a tabletop position. You can put your blocks to the side if you were sitting on one. Good. And for tabletop, your wrists, hands are going to be underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Have a couple breaths here. Feel all 10 fingertips. Distribute your weight in your hands and your knees. Good. And let's get started with some movements here. As you inhale, lift your chest and tilt your tailbone up. You're still pushing through your hands. As you exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin as you push the ground. Inhale, tilt your tailbone up, lift your chest. Use your exhale, round it out. Good. 1 more time, breathe in. Drop your belly, tailbone up, chest up. Exhale, round it out. Awesome. Come into a neutral spine. From here, step your right foot back. Keep the toes tucked. Good. And you're going to bring your right heel down, right foot flat. Take your left foot off the mat a bit and take your right hand up towards the ceiling. Good. As long as it's okay for your neck, you can look up at your top hand. Nice. And if you're feeling like you want to try something extra, you can lift your right leg to about hip height. If you're feeling balanced, nice. And hold here one more breath. Release your right leg. If you lifted it, bring your right hand down and step your right foot outside your right hand. Good. You can bring your left foot back to neutral. From here, move into a twist. Take your right hand up. Nice. So the alignment here is right knee over the right ankle, left shoulder over the left wrist. Good. Have one more breath. Release your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Come back to tabletop position and take a child's pose. Your knees can be as wide as your mat, big toes touching. Rest your forehead down. Good. So here you're working your hips towards your heels. Soften them down. Soften your shoulders. Good. We are here for one more breath. Come back into your tabletop position. Find your alignment again. And let's get the other side. Step your left foot back. Keep the toes tucked. And you're going to dial the heel down, left foot flat. You can bring your right foot off the mat a bit for balance. And take your left hand up. Left hand over the left shoulder. So now see if you can focus on your left hand. Feel free to lift your left leg up if that's something you'd like to play with on this side. Good. Most important, stay aware with your breath. Good. Release the leg if you lifted it. Look down at your mat. Plant your left hand. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Awesome. Once you're there, take your left hand up. Nice. For the twist. Feel nice and strong in your bottom hand. Good. Look down. Release the left hand on the inside of your left foot. Come back to tabletop position. Nice. From here, step your feet back into plank. Very similar to your tabletop. Your shoulders are over your wrists. All 10 toes tucked. Nice. And then round your upper back. Push so much that your upper back rounds. Good. Have one more breath here, building total body strength. And then keep your body engaged as you go back to down dog. Good. Nice. And your legs don't have to be straight in your down dog. There can be a slight bend in your knees. You're really looking to lengthen your spine here more than anything. Nice. Try to look between your feet or maybe up towards your belly button. Good. On your next inhale, shift forward to plank. From here, release your knees down. So your hips are still pretty elevated. Shift your weight forward so your shoulders stay over your wrists. And then bend your elbows. Keep shifting your weight forward all the way down. Nice. Bring your forehead to the ground. Untuck your toes. Good. And take your hands a little bit back so that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Nice, everyone. And then press the tops of your feet down. Lift your forehead. Lift your chest. Lift your shoulders. Baby cobra. Use your exhale. Release it down. Good. 2 more times like that. Breathe in. Lift up. Mostly the back muscles working here. And then release it down. Nice. Last one like that. Breathe in. Lift it up. And breathe out, release it down. Awesome. Bring your elbows forward, Sphinx pose. Nice. Elbows right underneath your shoulders, palms flat. Press the tops of your feet down as you lift your chest, gaze forward. Nice. So the points that are grounding here, press the front of your hips down, press the tops of your feet down. Good. We're here 2 more breaths. Good. Release your chest down. Bring your hands back beside your chest. Tuck your toes. Take your time coming up to plank. You can come up through your knees or push up like a push-up. Good. And then back to downward facing dog. Awesome. Take a breath here. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Good. And take your time. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Ragdoll position. Pretty deep bend in your knees. Try to attach your belly and your thigh. And then hold your elbows and let everything rest down. You can add a sway side to side or a gentle bounce up and down. Good, but try to relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Nice final breath here. Let your hands dangle. And take your time. You're going to sit into your squat position. Nice. Bring your hands to prayer. Good. So if you're at home and there's any type of strain or anything like that, you can use a block, any level you decide, just to find a little bit of comfort in your squat. Nice. And you can also play with bringing your feet together if you want it a little more challenging. Awesome. Let's take one arm lift here. From prayer hands, take your hands up as high as you can. And then release it down. Good. Plant your hands down. You're going to walk yourself back into downward facing dog. And then look between your hands, tippy-toe your way to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together, big toes touching, and come up halfway, hands to your shins. Good. Try to lengthen your spine as best as you can, shoulders back. Try to gaze forward so your neck stays in neutral, and fold back down. Come up halfway, breathe in. Chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, take your hands up, connect your hands above your head, look up. Bring your hands to prayer and beside your body. Good. Take a pause. Awesome. Inhale, take your hands up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Come up halfway, breathe in. Plant your hands down, step back to your plank position. Good. You're going to lower halfway or all the way. Feel free to use your knees. Untuck your toes, lift your chest. Good. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Nice. Focus on your gazing point between the feet or up towards your belly button. Nice. And let's make our way out. Look forward between your hands. Step your feet between your hands. Come up halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Nice. We'll do 2 more sun salutations, different style. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. From here, step your left foot back. Nice. Drop your back knee, lift your chest. Nice. We'll take a pause here, have a breath. Back toes stay tucked, nice. And then plant your hands, step back to plank. Good. Lower your knees or lower halfway without the knees. Lower the chest, untuck your toes, lift it up. Good. Make your way back to downward facing dog. As soon as you get there, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, lift your chest. Nice. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, take your hands up. Connect the hands above your head, maybe slight back bend. And then bring your hands to prayer and beside your body. Nice. Other side. Last round. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it down. Step your right foot back. Drop your back knee, lift your chest. Good. One more breath here. Plant your hands, step back to your plank. It's your exhale that lowers you halfway. Maybe use the knees. Or go all the way down, untuck your toes, lift your chest. Good. Back to downward facing dog. Right away, right foot between your hands. Help it get there however you can. Drop your back knee, lift your chest. Good. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Awesome. All right, gonna get into the side body a little bit. Inhale, take your hands up. Interlace your hands above your head. Leave the pointer fingers out. Good, and take a side bend. Good. Keep extending your arms, press through both feet. Nice, and keep your core slightly engaged. Come back to center. Lengthen again, go to the opposite side. Nice, keep that connection in your heels. Nice, come back through center and release your hands down. Nice, chair pose. You're gonna have, so for chair pose, your feet can be together or hip distance apart. See which gives you stability. I'm going feet together. As you inhale, bend your knees and take your hands down beside you. Then take your hands up. Good. Feel some nice weight in your heels. Something that can help you make that happen is to lift your toes up. Nice. If your feet are together, press your thighs together. And if your feet are apart, try to have your knees as wide as your feet. Have one more breath. Nice. Fold forward. Bring your hands beside your feet. If your feet are together like mine, separate them about 2 fists distance apart. And you're going to hold on to your big toes with your index, middle, and thumb fingers. Wrap those 3 around the big toe. Fold forward. And take your elbows out to the sides. That's it. Again, you can always have a deep bend in your knees. That's it. And it's pretty active. Really pull on that toe like you were trying to pull it off. Nice. Have one more breath. Come up halfway and release your toes, hands to your shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take your arms up. Connect your hands above your head, look up. Bring your hands to prayer and beside your body. Good. Take a pause in mountain pose, palms facing forward. Nice. And I invite you to close your eyes. We'll be here 5 breaths. Really feel the weight in your heels. Both heels, try to even it out. Good. Bring your awareness to the balls of your feet, pinky toe to big toe. Place some weight there as well. Good. And take 2 more breaths with the weight in those points. Nice. You can open your eyes. Let's continue to move. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, fold it down. Come up halfway, breathe in. Plant your hands, step your left foot back. Good. Come up, high lunge. Option here to drop your back knee. Good. If you want, it's just an option. You can have the back knee up if you're feeling that. Good. And then take a twist to your right. Left hand forward, right hand back. You're good. Yep. Nice. On your next inhale, make sure it's your inhale. Come up, high lunge. Plant your hands down. Step your left foot forward. Come up halfway, breathe in. Plant it back down, fold forward. Inhale, take your hands up, connect your hands above your head. Bring your hands to prayer and beside your body. Nice. Let's get the other side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold it down. Come up halfway, breathe in. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. And take your time, back knee down or up. You're gonna come up high lunge. Nice. And use your exhale to twist left. Right hand forward, left hand back. Nice. Nice and strong, whether the knee is up or down. Come back up, high lunge. Plant your hands down. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway up, breathe in. Breathe out, fold it down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Awesome. Step your right foot back. Decent step back. And you're gonna bring your left toes in and take your right toes to the back of your mat. Good. Preparing for triangle pose. Bring your hands up to a T position. Good. You're gonna tilt forward and bring your right hand to your right shin. Left hand is gonna go over your left shoulder. Nice. Everyone looks great. So here, press weight into both feet like we did in mountain pose. It's a great reference for standing postures. Nice, and it's really easy to kind of let your head dangle here. Find a spot where you're holding your head up. Good. Nice. Come up nice and strong to your T position. Switch your feet, right toes come in, left toes to the top of your mat. Nice. Shift forward a bit and then bring it down. Take your right hand up. Awesome. Right away, check in where you're placing your weight. Press into the outer part of your right foot. Nice. Good, and make sure your neck is nice and happy. Good, nice and strong. Come up, T position. Bring your left toes in and step to the top of your mat. Nice. Have a pause here. Good. We'll do more triangle poses. Bring your hands to your hips. Actually, before we go with that, bring your blocks right beside your feet, just in case we need them. Bring your hands to your hips. Step your left foot back. Good. And make sure your hips are facing forward. You want your back heel touching the ground, so if it's not, you can shorten the stance a little bit. Nice. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe your hands come to the blocks or fingertips, but we're gonna do that 2 more times. Breathe in, take it up. Take your hands right up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, release it down, trying to keep your hips squared. Last one coming up, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. We're gonna hold here for 3 breaths. Again, you can use the blocks, any setting, or fingertips, or even flat hands, depending on where you are today. Nice. Let's make our way out in stages. Come up halfway and then bring your hands to your hips. Come up all the way and step to the top of your mat. Good. Let's get the other side. Hands to the hips. Step your right foot back. Nice. Check that your hips are squared forward. Inhale, hands up. Nice. And fold it forward. Nice. 2 more times like that. Keep pressing your back heel down as you rise up. Exhale, fold it down. Last one like that. Breathe in. Strong core, come up. Keep the core engaged as you fold. Hold here 3 breaths. Back heel rooted. If it's not, shorten your stance. Nice. Lengthen your spine and come up halfway. Hands to your hips. Come up all the way and step to the top. Awesome. All right. Let's get back to warriors. Warrior 2. Step your left foot back so you decide the distance. Good. But give yourself enough room. You're going to bend into your front knee and extend your arms out. Good. Try to keep your gazing point past your right hand. And eventually you are going towards knee over ankle, but find a spot where you're feeling like you're working, getting a nice opening, and able to breathe and hold steady. Flip your front palm, peaceful warrior. Doesn't have to be too deep. Find a nice spot to hold. Very nice. Come back to your warrior 2. Take a pause. Pretty much warrior 2 legs. We're going to move into extended side angle. Right forearm rests lightly over the right thigh. Left hand overhead, reaching towards the top corner of your ceiling. Yes, and keep your chest rotating open. Good. Have one more breath. Nice. Good. Come back up, warrior 2. Nice. Straighten your right leg. Bring your right toes in and step to the top of your mat. Nice. Let's get the other side. Right foot back. Nice. So your front toes facing forward. Back toes can face the side of your mat or even dial forward a bit. Nice. Bend into your front knee. Hands up. Good. And breathe. Try to gaze past your left hand. Look forward. Good. And you can explore the range of bending your front knee. From here, flip your front palm, peaceful warrior. Good. Take your time, come up, warrior 2, and move straight to extended side angle. Left forearm lightly on your left thigh, right hand reaching over. Try to have your left palm facing up. Nice, and really extend your right arm as you ground your right foot. Good. Take your time, come up, warrior 2. Straighten your left leg, bring your left toes in, and step to the top of your mat. Very nice. Take a pause here, mountain pose, palms facing forward. Good. Soften your shoulders and try to lengthen your breaths out here. Very nice. Let's get into some balance poses. You can start feet together next to your hips. hips. And lift your left knee up. Left hand on the knee. Here you should still feel some nice weight in your right heel. Good. Open out to your left. And maybe look to your right. Nice. Come back to the center and take your twist. Right hand to the left knee. Left hand goes back. Nice. And you're gradually looking to your back hand. Taking the stages. It might take some time, as in days, weeks, or months. But eventually, you're turning to the back hand. Come back to center, hands to your hips. And then release it down. Good. Other side. Hands to your hips. Lift your right knee. Right hand on the knee. Still keeping a tall spine. Soften your shoulders. And open it out. Maybe look to your left. Good. Return to center. Last one here. Twist to your right. Left hand on your right knee. Right hand goes back. And take your time. As you feel stable, rotate to look at your right hand. Nice. Come back. Your center, hands to your hips. And release it down. Awesome. Let's do one more balance pose. Tree pose. You can start with your hands on your hips. First stage, you can do a kickstand right here. This is still mostly weight on one leg. Or maybe come up to your calf muscle. Or somewhere above your knee, maybe adjust with your hands. Nice. Once you're set, hands to prayer. Good. Maybe you're playing, take your hands up. Strong in the standing leg. If you're swaying or falling out, that's okay. Find your stability, get back in. Bring your hands back to prayer, to your hips. Bring them forward and down. Nice. Let's get the other side. Hands to your hips, lift your right knee. Opposite side to open it out. Place it where you're going. Kickstand in half. Good. Hands to prayer. Or maybe extend it up. Nice. Good. Find some softness here for your last breath. Bring your hands back to prayer. To your hips. Nice. Bring the knee forward and let it go. Very nice. Meet at the top of your mat if you're not there. Have a pause and breathe. Nice. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands beside your feet. Come up halfway, breathe in. Good. Plant your hands down, back to your plank position. Nice. And lower all the way down. Feel free to use your knees to get there. Nice. Untuck your toes, bring your hands beside your body. We'll come up 5 breaths for Locust Pose. You can have your hands beside your body extended. Just like this, yep. Good, and lift your chest and legs up. Nice. Point your toes so your legs stay engaged. You're here for 3 more breaths. Notice if your legs start to drop, keep lifting up. Very nice, and release it down. Good. Bring your hands forward. Maybe rest your head on your hands. You can bend your knees and take your legs side to side. Just to kind of relax everything a little bit. Good. Straighten your legs out. Bring your hands beside your chest. Tuck your toes. Prepare for plank pose. You can come up like a push-up or use your knees. Awesome. Head straight to down dog. Nice. Take 2 more breaths here. Good. Bring your feet a little closer together, maybe even together. Lift your right leg up. And bring your right foot outside your right hand. Good. Drop your back knee. Untuck your back toes. Nice. You can stay just like this, or maybe use your blocks. You're going to bring your forearms down to the blocks. See what setting works for you. Maybe you lower it down 1. Or you can go straight to the ground. Nice, we're here. 3 more breaths. Good. Put your blocks to the side. Tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. Nice, feet a little closer together. Lift your left leg up. And step it outside your left hand. Nice, drop your back knee, untuck your back toes. You can stay with your hands straight or bring your blocks to the inside and rest your forearms on the blocks. Good. Try to soften your hips down gradually. Good. Deep breath before we exit. Put your blocks to the side. Plant your hands. Tuck your back toes. Downward facing dog. Good. Again, feet a little bit together. We're going to move into Pigeon Pose. Lift your right leg up and bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Good. Maybe you have more room to go forward. If you do, go for it. Nice. And untuck your back toes. So this might be it for your Pigeon Pose. You can stay here with your arms lengthened or lower down to your forearms. Good. Enjoy 3 more breaths here. Good. Start to make your way up. Down dog. Tuck your back toes. Plant your hands. Nice. Let's get straight to the other side. Lift your left leg up. Left knee behind your left wrist. Good. Softly here, especially if your hips are on the tighter side. Try to relax as best as you can. Here, 2 more breaths. Take your time to come up. Tuck your toes, plant your hands. Downward facing dog. Awesome. Shift forward to planks to kind of lengthen things out. And exhale back to down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing forward. Breathe out, take it back. Last one like that. Shift forward, feel the weight transfer to your hands. And take it back. Good. Shift forward slightly, then drop your knees down. And come into a seated position. Bend your knees. Good. A little bit of the back muscles a bit. Bring your hands beside you. We're going to do 2 of these, so you can have your hands whichever feels natural to you. Fingers facing forward. And lift your hips up. You can bring your gaze to the ceiling. Good. Really try to lift your hips as high as you can. And round your spine, fold forward. Nice, here about 3 more breaths. Good. As you breathe in, come up. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. And have your hands beside you for support. You're going to gently drop your knees from side to side. Good. So maybe your knees make it to the ground. They don't have to. But keep your feet as wide as your mat just to create that room to drop your knees down. Nice. Once you're done, we're going to end to the right. Dropping the knees to the right and twist to your right. And take your left hand with you. Good. If it's available for you, you can drop down to your forearms. Nice. Good. So twists are really important for our bodies. They help with our digestion. They help to lubricate the spine. So enjoy this twist. 3 more breaths. Good. Take your time, come back to neutral, feet as wide as your mat. Nice. And this time we'll go the opposite side. Drop your knees to the left, twist to your left. Nice. And of course, forearms are an option if you'd like to drop down. Very nice. Last 2 breaths here. Good. Take your time, come back to your neutral position. Good. And straighten your legs out. Nice. Feet together. Flex your toes towards you. So this is the first seated posture in yoga. You can have your hands right beside your seat or maybe on your thigh, nice and tall. Feel weight in both sides of your seat. Good. And from here, bend your right knee in, take it out to the side. So right foot touching the left inner thigh. Inhale your hands up. Slightly shift to your left and fold over your left leg. Good. See where both hands land. You can tuck your chin. Nice. Notice your next breath here. Make your way up. Bring your right knee in and cross your right leg over the left. Nice. Inhale, take your left hand up and twist to your right. Left hand can wrap around your right leg or go a little past the knee. Nice. Awesome. And just to make this a little more active, you can flex your left toes towards you. Good. Keep that engagement as you twist. Come back to the center and straighten everything out. Nice. Other side. Keep your spine long. Left knee in. Take it out. Nice. Feel that connection in your left foot, right thigh. Inhale, hands up. Slight twist to your right and fold over your right leg. Good. Have a breath. Make your way up, bring your left knee in, cross it over the right foot. Nice. Inhale, take your right hand up and twist to your left. Good. Back hand for support and lengthen. Nice. Checking on your right foot, keep it flexed. Good. Finish with a breath. Come back to the center and release it. Awesome. All right. How's everyone feeling? Good. You're going to make your way into downward facing dog. Last down dog for class. Take your time getting there. Nice. And again, reminder, bend your knees in your down dog. Your spine will be happy. Still engaged. Push through your hands. Awesome. Good. And drive your hips back. Good. Take your hips back. Nice, Jay. Awesome. You can release your knees down and have your blocks nearby. Going to come into a supported bridge pose. One of my favorite poses for sure. Good. Just have your blocks within arm's reach. Lay onto your back. Bend your knees. Nice. And rest here for 3 breaths. Soften your shoulders. Feel your feet. Feel the back of your head rest. Very nice. And then lift your hips up, place 1 block underneath, and that might be enough for you, or lift it up a little higher and place a 2nd block underneath your sacrum, so around where your lower back and your butt meet. Somewhere in that area, you should really feel like you can rest and feel comfortable. Good. And really Find a good spot for your arms. You can rest your hands beside you. You can rest your hands on your hips. But as you breathe, keep noticing the connection of your feet with your mat, your shoulders, the back of your head. And lastly, the weight you're resting on the block. Good. From here, lift your legs up towards the ceiling. And you can do this without blocks if you want to take the blocks out, if this elevation is too much. But if you're good here, flex your heels towards the ceiling to make it more active. Good. The heels go towards the ceiling, nice. And then you can add your arms as well, palms facing each other. All right, we got 5 more breaths here. You can stay just like this, or maybe release your arms and make some leg movements. You can take your legs apart and in, or forward and back. Good, no right or wrong, you can freestyle. Maybe make some circles, have fun with it. Nice, maybe circle your ankles. Nice. All right, Jay, I see you doing a combination, hands and feet. All right, release it down. Take a pause. Good. Lift your hips up, take the blocks to the side. And we're going to neutralize everything. So lengthen your legs out. Just let your body settle down in a neutral position. Very nice. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Hold on to your shins. Gently rock side to side. Okay, it doesn't have to be a big rock at all. Maybe a quarter of the way each side. Good. And then take your arms out to a T position and keep rocking side to side just like that. Maybe this time going halfway down. But try to keep both shoulders on the ground. Very nice. And then come back to the center. Hold on to your shins again. Release your left leg. Lengthen it out on the ground. Point and flex your right foot. Good. Make some circles with the right ankle. Good. Switch the direction. Nice. And prepare for a twist. You can keep holding your right knee with your left hand. Take your right arm out for balance. And drop the right knee to the left. Good. So here, try to keep the back of your right shoulder on the ground as you twist. Nice. Make this last breath your longest one. Come back to the center. Bring your left knee in to meet the right. Take a pause here. Pull it in. Maybe even lift your head. Round out your spine. Good. And let's get the other side. Straighten your right leg out. Rest it down. Point and flex your left foot. Good. Make some circles. Good, switch the direction. Nice, and then prepare for that twist. Keep the right hand on the left knee. Take your left arm out for balance and twist to your right. This time, try to keep your left shoulder rooted on the ground. Very nice. Take your time. You're going to come back to center. Bring your right knee in to meet the left. Take one more round, lift it up. And then lengthen your body out. And prepare to rest. Good. Before I let you go, 3 rounds of square breathing. If you're not familiar with square breathing, you're going to take 4 seconds to inhale. You're going to keep your breath in for 4 seconds. And then exhale for 4 seconds and hold out the exhale for 4 seconds. Before we begin, really settle down into your mat. Relax your legs, your arms. Soften all the muscles along your spine. And soften the back of your head and let it rest into the ground. Good. Let's begin with square breathing. Exhale everything out. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. This time we'll add the hold. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you have about another minute here. Continue to soften your muscles, your joints. And give yourself this time to settle down your nervous system. Breathe in a space that allows you to heal, to strengthen. Good. And take your time, start to breathe a little bit deeper. Add some movements, maybe starting with your fingers, your toes. Very gently move your head side to side. Nice. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug, pull them in. Nice, and maybe 3 rocks forward and back. You're going to come up to a seated position. Maybe sit on a block, but make sure you're comfortable. Nice. Nice. Bring your hands to your knees, close your eyes. Notice your next 5 breaths to finish your practice. Nice. Be sure to thank yourself for your efforts through class. I thank you for showing up for class. Bring your hands to prayer. Always end with gratitude for the practice of yoga. Namaste. Namaste, guys. Namaste. Time to go?